So Frenzal is the way that you want to learn how to equalize. If you're not already doing it, that's fine. I'm going to break down the skills here. So Frenzal equalization is done against pinched nostrils, and all we're doing is relaxing this whole region of our body, and we're just using the muscles from here up. So it's a lot easier of a way to equalize compared to Valsalva. So Frenzal, all we're doing is we're blocking your nostrils, and you're using your larynx to push the air up and create like a low pressure system in your mouth. Using the muscles in your tongue and in your cheeks, and you're squishing the air that's in your mouth through those eustachian tubes into your middle ears, and that's what's going to equalize your ears. So to do this, it's important to note that your vocal folds must be closed. So let's break that all down. First step is closing your vocal folds. To do that, you can feel it by taking a big breath of air in through a really open mouth and holding your breath. We are closing our vocal folds by doing this. Another way you can feel it is holding that breath at the top and letting little bits of air out. Taking little bits of air in. Really open mouth here. So that's how you close your vocal folds. It's a pretty easy step to do. So this is our larynx right here. For Frenzal equalization, we need that larynx to move up, and that's what's going to create that pressure in our mouth to equalize your ears with. So to feel how you can have control of your larynx, if you hum high and then low, you can feel what your larynx is doing there. So try this, humming high and then see if you can do that same movement but without making the sound like this. Good. So when you're equalizing, you're pinching your nostrils, you're closing off your vocal folds, and you're moving your larynx up. Good way to tell if you can do this is your belly and your muscles in your diaphragm should be really relaxed here. If you feel any tensing in your belly, it means that you're doing the first way of equalizing. So we want to eliminate that eventually. And that's just done through practice and repetition. So again, we are closing your vocal folds, blocking your nostrils, closing your mouth, and practicing that almost high hum movement. If you're doing it right, again, if you can see my nostrils, when I equalize, my nostrils are going to really flare out. Watch this. If you can see or feel your nostrils flaring out, chances are that you're doing Frenzal. There's a couple of really easy things that we can do to do the Frenzal maneuver, but without having to put labels on all of the muscles that we need to use, because sometimes that can overcomplicate it a lot. So I think that I really like to do, if you get water and you just have a little sip of water and put it in your mouth, and then you try and squirt the water through your teeth like this. Like this. So see if you can get water and try doing that. What we're not doing here is exhaling. So I'm not going. If we're exhaling, we're then using that diaphragm. We don't want to use any muscles here. So you're just getting that water. And squirting it through your teeth like this. So that movement that we're doing with the water is the same as a Frenzal equalize. So if I do this, again, I'm not breathing any air out. Watch what happens to my nostrils here. But then you can do it with a closed mouth. That same movement, same feeling. Trying not to puff those cheeks out like this. Those cheeks should stay the same. And there you have it. If you can feel your ears feeling quite full, you might not hear it pop, you might hear it crackle. It also might take longer for one ear to equalize than the other ear. So all of these things are completely normal. If you can get this feeling on land easily without really having to think about it too much, then you will get it in the water. The biggest thing about equalization is practicing. Practicing makes all of these muscles work together stronger. It increases that muscle memory, so eventually you won't even have to think about it. And I've never seen anyone that can't have their equalization solved. So if you think at the moment that your ears just don't work, your body is just not made for freediving, I promise if you practice this and you keep with it, you will get equalizing. The most important tip that I have with Frenzal equalization and equalizing in general is to, number one, equalize on the surface before you do your free dive. If you do this, you're prepping your ears for that initial change in pressure, and it's just going to be so much easier for you to keep up with that pressure change. So before you take your full breath, you want to equalize your ears on the surface, take your full breath, take your snorkel out, do your dive, and then you want to equalize every single meter, especially in that first 10 meters of the dive. First 10 meters of the dive, there is the most pressure change. So you want to really keep up with that equalization and that change in pressure. Every single meter, keep your head here the whole time, equalize, equalize, equalize before you feel that pressure starting to build up. And good luck, and yeah, happy diving.